Greetings, my duplicitous Germans. Welcome to France. I have a very bad fucking throat infection, and it hurts like shit to talk. But I figured I should at least try and make a video this week. Maybe two. And I wanted to do a shorter campaign for Easy Read. So I decided that I would do this one. Now, last time I played this personally, because I played all through France, obviously, I was the French, so this time we're the Germans. And we're going to talk about German equipment, and when we get to it, we're going to talk about French equipment, because French equipment is underappreciated. And speaking of underappreciated, this adorable little thing is the Czech 38T, which the hull famously became the Hetzer later on in its life. I've talked about this before, because it's adorable. And I like it. Oh my gosh. Throat hurts. So yes, we are going to steamroll those cheese-eating surrender monkeys because the French have no battlefield sort of survival instincts. They're rife with communism and socialism and defeatism and weakness. And it is our natural order to destroy them. Machine gun. Oops. Oh, so machine gun are a different... Oh, okay, interesting. Machine gun is a different class. Well, I want... Well, penetrating high explosive, I suppose. Interesting. Right. Counter-attack against the French. Now, the French are wearing their 1936 pattern khaki uniforms. The French did not repeat World War I and go into the war wearing brightly coloured uniforms that were out of place. Interestingly, though, the original French red and blue was retarded. Let's not mince words here. It was genuinely stupid for modern warfare. It was a holdover from the Napoleonic War tactics, which had no place anymore in modern warfare. But the uniform they switched to, the Horizon Blue, the idea was for dawn attacks, it would blend into the sky. It would blend into the morning sky, and that was the... Interestingly, the anti-tank guns modelled here are German 37mm anti-tank guns. They are not, in fact, the French 25mm anti-tank guns, which they did use at the start of the war. Just a fun fact there. I suppose that the devs haven't modelled the 25mm, which I suppose makes sense, because you'd probably need to take photos of it and get the dimensions and all sorts. Why am I holding? Because someone's obviously immobilized my tracks, I'm guessing. I'm going to need to fix that at some point. For now, we just need to blast some more Frenchmen and give us some space. But yeah, so the French Horizon Blue uniforms did actually make sense. But after the war, they obviously woke up to the sensible pill and decided that they would adopt a khaki uniform, same as the British. Germans, obviously... I hate French people. I genuinely do. We're fucking immobilized, aren't we? How did you miss? Right, get this bloody tank moving. Now I've got the MP-38 submachine gun. Now, interestingly, the Germans actually... Oh, that's just beautiful. That's comedic as fuck. Have I got the MP-38? Hello? Okay, I guess I don't. Right. Retreat to the fallback point, and then we'll go infantry, and I can talk about the MP-38. Oh yeah, this guy's got a P-38. Walther P-38 pistol, 9mm. Replace the Luger. Slide operated rather than toggle lock. Fuck. This is not the smartest idea. Yeah, 9mm, 8 round detachable box magazine. Yeah, replace the Luger. Because remember, the Luger, while being iconic, is actually very complicated to make. The Luger... the toggle lock on the Luger is quite a complicated mechanical piece, and honestly straight blowback, such as the 1911 or what would become, say, the Browning High Power. No, Browning High Power was around because that was a 1935 gun. Was preferable. So, as I said, the Luger was just cutting edge in 1908, but by the time of 1940 it was just obsolete. Hence why it was replaced with the P-38, which is also easier to manufacture. But this is the MP-38 submachine gun. So the Germans had the MP-18 famously, obviously. Then they had the MP-18-1. Then they had the MP-28, the MP-34, also known as the Styler Solothurn S100. Then they replaced that again with this, the MP-38. It's all stamped steel and Bakelite. It's much easier manufacturing. You don't need wood or any, sort of more complicated machinery bits. Oh my gosh. Right. It's fully automatic only. There is no semi-automatic in this thing. 9mm parabellum, 32 round stick mags. And as you can see, look at the machining, the fluting on the receiver. It's an incredibly well detailed gun. Incredibly well machined and detailed gun. But that's also part of the problem because fuck. Crawl my ass away and take fucking painkillers. So they simplified it to the MP40, which was all stamped, fuck you, French, all stamped steel production. So as I said, it was an interesting submachine gun. I know a few of them around. But, as I said, basically simplification of manufacturing is why they switched the 38 to the 40. 38s were still used, but they were, I think it was 1942 they completely stopped production. No, I'm pretty sure it was 41 they stopped production and switched entirely to the MP40. Now this obviously is a Carabiner Model 98K, or the famous bloody fucking Frenchman. Honestly, nobody likes the French. Nobody. The K98 Carabiner 98K, 5 round, 8x57 or 7.92 by 57mm 5-shot bolt action rifle. Focus, focus, focus. We need to get rid of that. We need to get rid of that fucking AA gun. I only clipped him. I got that guy. Got him. Got him, got him, got him. So yeah, this is the iconic K98K. Obviously the Mazda GW98. They also had the Kar98 and the carbine version in the World War One. Then obviously they wanted a universal short rifle, so they swapped from a long rifle to the Kar98. I think the Kar98B? And then eventually that became the Kar98K, which is this iconic rifle. They started production of the K98K, which is we'll just call K98 for the sake of ease of talking about it. In 1935, they actually hid production because the Germans weren't supposed to be rearming and producing rifles. So they kind of used different serial codes and manufacturers and kind of hid what they were doing. A lot of these were used as railway guard rifles and postal worker rifles to hide the fact that they were for military use. A good rifle, but honestly, in the age of semi-automatics and everything else, it was out of date by the time. It still served well, and it's still a nice rifle. As I said, I have a 1937 dated K98. But not the greatest thing if you're going up against an M1 Garand. Honestly, I would take a SVT-40. I'd take a semi-automatic over this. Even a G43 I would take over this. I would certainly take an Enfield over this. I'd probably take a K98 over, say, an Arisaka or certainly a Carcano. In fact, that does remind me, someone in one of the Discords I'm in tried to argue with me that the Carcano in 6.5 was the best rifle of World War II, which is utterly retarded. I can't even be bothered to explain how retarded that is. Right, we're just going to crawl along the fence line here. But yeah, it's a good rifle. As I said, the Mauser platform was adopted by so many people, like the Czechs had their VZ-24 and VZ-33 rifles. The Chinese had their own. Basically, everyone that wasn't the British had their own kind of version of the Mauser platform system. Oh, fuck. Right. Oh, anti-tank gun. Let's quickly skirt around it. Shoot the Frenchman, please, like machine. Okay. You want me to shoot the machine? There we go. I'm just gonna take control because you seem to not be the smartest gunner. Oh, he's got a Master 38 submachine gun. Those are very cool. And when we play as the French, I will talk about them. Shit. Back it up. Damn it! Maybe I should have advanced. In fact, let's avenge ourselves on that fucking anti-tank gun. Right. I vented my rage against the anti-tank gun. I have done Germany proud, and I will fall back. Oh, shit. Is this an MP28 or an Irma EMP? MP28. So this was the what the Germans adopted straight after the MP18. Basically a refined MP18. Took stick mags instead of drum. It's not instead of drums. The stupid toggle drums. A genuinely fascinating gun. Brain. It genuinely is fucking hurting to talk. I'm a bit of a masochistic idiot sometimes. Anyway, ignoring that, we need to destroy that bloody anti-tank gun. We need to destroy it now. Yeah. Please destroy it. Hello. Fire. Fire. Oh my gosh. Get me the fucking 20mm gun. Thank you. Jeez. Oh, this thing's not low elevation. Okay. Is the machine gun any better? The machine gun's certainly better. Okay. This is a Sonderkraft 222 armoured car. And again, I know a collector who has one of these. It still works. Yeah, it still works. The main gun, obviously, it's only fires blanks because, well, actually, you can legally have a tank with a working main gun, but you need, like, special firearms licenses and shit. Whereas if it just shoots blank, you only need a basic firearms license. Right, Austin powers my car. Okay, I've now un-Austin powers my car. I love how that's become a colloquial, like a thing that people know, like not even a meme, but just a bit of Austin powersing your car, and someone will know what that means. Right, not bad at all. Not bad at all. Right, go after the Frenchman. Oh, really? Come on. There we go. Alright. Oh, that Frenchman. Oh. It's kind of funny that he got squished on the back of the truck like that. It's kind of funny. Funny to me. Ouch, 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 ouch. Fucking... Oh, I nearly shot at the German there. Right. No. I don't want to be shot. Listen, it would be really inopportune for me to be shot. Right. You guys can handle this, right? You don't mind if I go back and get a new car? Yeah, sweet. Thanks, guys. Infantry grouper. And we have the MG34 Universal Machine Gun. This thing obviously was the predecessor of the MG42, and the same reason the MG42 was easier, simpler and easier to manufacture. You have surrendered. I will not execute you because you are a human. Well, actually he's French, which isn't human, but I'm not going to shoot him anyway. Ouch, ouch. Bloody hell, the amount of fucking fire going on down there. I'm amazed that tank is still chipping in. Yeah, I don't blame you bloody hiding in this building. Alright, my fellow Germans. This is not going as great as I anticipated. We are advancing, but we're sustaining more casualties than I anticipated. But yeah, MG34, for example, it had, if you press the top of the trigger, it would fire a single shot. And if you press the, held down the bottom of the trigger, I wasn't fast enough on the bolt, it would fire a fully automatic burst. And as I said, it was just overly complicated. So they just simplified it and made the MG42. A lot of firearms innovation is literally, take a good idea and just simplify it. Fuck, there's so much fire there. We need fucking mortars or something. This is bullshit. Fucking French filth. They're finally growing a backbone now? Like, you don't have the right to grow a backbone now, Frenchmen. Continue being shit like you usually are, please. Right. But yeah, a lot of firearms innovation is literally just, how can we make this gun cheaper and faster? And that's what the MP40 was for the MP38, and that's what the MG42 was for the MG34. That's it, it was an interesting idea. Oh! It was fucking flanking fire from a disgusting Frenchman. It was flanking fire from a disgusting Frenchman. That guy. It was fucking that dude. I'm 90% sure. Oh my gosh. Really? Why do you only have one bullet in your rifle? Right. Where's that tank? Oh! Oh! Now that German's picked up a French 24-29 light machine gun. That's quite neat. Ow. Oh, you're kidding me, right? Alright. My turn. I need my magic. Why are we all the way over here? Genuine question. What on earth is the Luftwaffe doing? There is a single French fighter on our tail. What are the Luftwaffe doing? Your job is to provide ground support. Your job is not to be dogfighting French fighters. You stupid Luftwaffe Ponzies. I don't care. Honestly, that's quite surprising. I landed right where I originally was, and I still managed to drop my bombs. And I've got a Luger, which as I said, was still made until 1941, but it was just phased out of service. I think the Luftwaffe was the last contract, because a fucking Luger is really cool. And if you're a pilot, you need something really bloody cool. Where am I going for retreat? Back that way. Oh, God. I know, apologies for the splattering. I felt like I should try and make a video this week, but I do genuinely feel like absolute dog shit. This pilot has had a bloody interesting story, hasn't he? He's been shot out of his plane, and now he's on the ground, fucking engaging Frenchmen in close combat with a Luger. This guy should not get the Knight's... Damn it. Shouldn't get the Knight's Cross or anything, but should get mentioned in dispatches. Right, I believe that's the village we need to go to over there. Yep, it is. Alright, we've got 3 bombs, and I want to try and hit that enemy tank and hit some of the more elaborate positions. I messed with that. That third bomb was an absolute waste, I must say. First 2 bombs were alright. I killed some infantry. Right, I need to go back and get more bombs. Obviously. I do actually love the look of the Ju-87, like with its little, like the wing shape, the gull shape. It is a very aesthetic aircraft. Not like a beautiful aircraft, but it's aesthetic. Oh, it's stuttering a little bit. Wasn't happy of climbing like it was. Right, we've only got 1 enemy position left to take, and it seems to be bogging us down massively. So we're going to try and bomb. Look, sod off, French fighters. Hooray! Oh, thank you. Now I need to take a throat lozenge.